Good afternoon from me, Detailing Yoda, or James, as some people know me. How are you? Welcome to my little channel where I talk to you about detailing, help you in any way I can, really try and use my 11 years of professional experience to help you and your detailing, whether you're a pro or a keen hobbyist or new to car detailing. So today we are RUPES branded. I am a RUPES authorised trainer. There's only two of us in the UK, me and Alan, AM Details up in Scotland. So big news in that we are RUPES branded today. I have my RUPES 70th anniversary t-shirt on because in this video I'm going to go through these new RUPES DA compounds and also talk to you about Uno Pure. And the Uno line of stuff a little bit because RUPES are doing a lot with that. So yeah, I guess I will run the little intro thing. Ching! So these new compounds, which are the new DA compounds from RUPES, which I've been using for the last couple of months. They are now available. I think they sold out really quickly as soon as they went up for sale, but obviously more people will get stock. Hopefully now we're coming to the end of the virus stuff, or certainly having a break from it. Hopefully it doesn't come back, that would be bad. Yeah, so RUPES, as you know, or if you don't know, have historically had a 4-colour system. If you've been on a course with me, you'll know that really I recommend treating that as a sort of 2-compound system. So the yellow and the blue, which is why RUPES really only do the yellow and the blue in terms of wall pads or microfiber pads. Yeah, let's not get too much into that. Yeah, so really they're moving more towards this 2-compound system to simplify it a little bit. Why have they brought out some new compounds? The old ones were pretty good, to be honest. I have had a big sort of hour and a half, 2-hour conversation with Jason Rose about these a couple of weeks ago, who let me in on all the sort of secrets and the inside track on them, if you like. And, you know, really, there's just new technology available now. Abrasive technology in the last 5 years has come on a long way, and it has just gone on again. So, you know, really, especially the old yellow compound was amazing. The one that probably needed a bit more work was the blue compound. So this one is a massive leap on. They're both big leaps on, but kind of in different ways. So principally, what's changed? Well, I've got to be careful about what I know because I know more than I can say. Some of it is proprietary. So if you come in for a training course with me, then I can let you know a little bit more about how these work and how that can alter with your technique. But principally, you know, they work. I'm just seeing on the back. I've just been on the website and checking it out. They don't say anything, unfortunately. So I hope someone is testing a car over the back and it's really noisy. So hopefully my voice comes through on this okay, because it's stopping me being able to think well. So what has changed? So different abrasive technology. If we talk about the blue one, the old blue one was very quick to it was quite dusty. A lot of people said it was dusty. You could sort that with a technique change by shorter cycling it. This now is much, much better. It's been engineered for every sort of paint type, so sticky paint, everything else to not dust. Much easier wipe off is what they're saying is better. Obviously still no fillers. And the crucial thing is that they're a lot more flexible now. So if you want to short cycle them, you can. If you could longer cycle them, they will go a bit longer now as well. One of the things that has also changed is they're now called DA compounds, just DA coarse, DA fine. That means you can use them on a forced rotation DA, so a melee, or you can use them on the normal 21, 15, the mini, the duetto, and of course the nano with the 3mm or the 12mm offset orbit heads as well. So yeah, that's pretty much what we know. So they are still, as they were before, a non-diminishing abrasive, so they do not break down. So all of our technique stuff that we go through to do with non-diminishing abrasives is still valid. They're a newer, better, if you like, non-diminishing abrasive now as well. So they are, the things they've been concentrating on and improving is the wipe off and the amount of oils left behind, which neatly brings me on to, I think, Uno. So the Uno line is something that RUPES will be developing more. There'll be more products coming out in the Uno line. Again, got to be careful what I say because I know more than I can say. So there is obviously Uno Protect already, which is a one-step light polish, but you can change the aggressiveness of the polish as you can with all of these and all non-diminishing abrasive things. You can change the aggressiveness by changing your pad. But also the thing with Uno Protect is it's got a protectant in it. So, and there's some curing time associated with that as well. So if you can let that cure overnight, RUPES is saying that is up to a sort of, like a 3 to 6 month protectant. So a sort of wax-ish protectant. We then have this puppy, which is Uno Pure, which sort of sits in two places actually. It kind of replaces the old white compound as an even finer cut. So on some very delicate paint types, you can find that this new DA compound could haze. It would be on probably 2 to 5% of paints, just the ultra soft, the Asian paint types, where it's slightly possible you could get some hazing even with a yellow pad or a white pad. And even with biasing your technique, as we go through with the advanced RUPES techniques, to reduce paint removal and reduce aggressiveness, you can get some. So they brought this out, which has a finer abrasive in than the yellow. This is a mega jeweling polish. The gloss you can get with this is just ridiculous. I've used it on quite a few jobs now, and I am fully in love with it. Actually, it's a very well judged abrasive. It's just enough so that you can get some cut with it, not like the old DA yellow, which was basically like a polishing oil almost. It was very, very low abrasive, but almost too oily. This is lovely now. The crucial thing about this that it is also great, and again, something we talk about more with a view to polishing for coating. This has been engineered to be used as a last step before coating. So very easy wipe off, but also it's inevitable that a polish is going to leave something behind, but what it does leave behind is very easily removed now. So with all of these sorts of things, they're engineered to polish the best they can. You can coat on top of them, but you need to do a very, very thorough wipe down. Where this is different it is a lighter, milder abrasive, more mild abrasive. So it's like a jeweling polish, but it's also been designed so that the things it leaves behind are even more easily removed. So if you are coating afterwards, I would still encourage a belt and braces degreasing thing. Go and check out the other degreasing videos or the coating videos. Maybe I can put a link up to my coating video series up there. But yeah, this has been designed really with coating in mind, especially, for example, for new cars, where we're just doing a very quick light polish to minimize the amount of clear coat we're removing. This Uno Pure is amazing for that. I'm really, really in love with this polish. There are some special reasons why the finish it produces is absolutely gorgeous. This on a yellow pad with a 15 is, the polish is, the finish is beautiful. So this yellow just behaves like an evolution of the old yellow. The old yellow was my favorite thing in the world. So if you feel these bottles, this is very empty. I've used lots and lots of this. This is probably still half full because the old yellow, there wasn't a lot wrong with it really. However, abrasives are continuing to go on. What these are now is much more flexible. So because you can use them with the Melee, that means that you can do that longer cycling. Obviously a melee, because it's forced rotation, it has a more aggressive, it is a more aggressive machine. So it's putting more heat in. So these will take that more aggressiveness, so they can deal with the heat and they can deal with a longer cycle time. And really this is the one where, you know, really of all the other compounds, the old blue was great and very aggressive and you could do amazing things with it, but you kind of had to know your way around it and really have been on a course to work out where RUPES were coming from with it, because it did need a very short cycle. This is much, much more forgiving. The wipe off is much better, so if you've got a paint that wants to grab and could dry out quite quickly, this is a lot easier to buff off as well now. So it has more cutting, more flexibility with a much easier buff off. And that's the same for all of them really. So those are the 3 new ones. If you've got any more questions that I haven't answered, do shoot me a message down in the comments here or on Instagram or wherever you are. Yeah, let me know what you think of them. Have you tried them? Have I sort of raised more questions than I've answered with all the other stuff I've hinted at? So let me know any questions or stuff you've got and I'll try and answer it. But other than that, those are the new comments from RUPES. Check out their website. They've got more information on their website, but I wanted to kind of flesh that out a bit more for you. So there you go, guys. Take it steady, have a good day, and check out some more videos on the channel. Ta-da for now.